Hi everyone, thanks for coming and spending your lovely evening together with me, Lucas, brought to you by MirorMi as part of the event today. Today we will discuss about what is the live trades or trades that we can prepare ourselves for next week, right? Before we show to you, right, we are already in the profit of close to 100 US dollar in one of the live accounts. We also have this demo account acting as a copy account of a master account that blocks save to many accounts. So this is really in 600 over dollars, right? So we are in a very good hands and profits today of the market. Thank you, market. Really appreciate that. Although we make some losses yesterday, but today we're in good shape. And we're going to discuss today why we're having the kind of profit. Let's go. Before we share with you, right, as usual, disclaimer, this show that we conducted almost daily is not a financial advice, and it's not a show to share with you, to recommend you in any of the trades. We're just showing at the capacity of Lucas, where it's a self-reflection brought to you by MirorMi to let you understand, hey, this is something that we can look at in the market trend, in the market analysis. Non-advisory, just education, and most importantly is for entertainment purposes. Thank you very much. Okay, now let me share with you my screen, and then we'll go through each and every trade together. That will be very exciting. Okay. Okay, now let me move to this. All right. Okay, before usually when we start about analyzing any trades, we want to see what is the major news that's affecting right here, right now. At 8:30 later, there's a Canadian dollar retail sales at 8:30 month on month, expectation negative 0.8. Since this is an orange flag, news is not really a high impact news. So it's not really important. But what is important is at 11 p.m. So if you can stay around until 11 p.m., not stay with me, I won't be staying with you until 11 p.m. Right? I will do my own analysis. If there's any updates, I will post information to the YouTube channel. So please subscribe and like the YouTube channel so you'll be notified in every major event of the market information to bring to you the best, most updated trades for your profits. Right. So notify and subscribe to the channel MirorMi. Right. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let us go through the trades that we have been profiting. Right. Currently, my Aussie Cat has been profiting. Let's look at Aussie Cat. Right. Now I have a buy at Aussie Cat. Why do I buying here? So just to share with you, right? Because this is if you look at here, right? This analysis was already done on last week, right? So you can see from here, this is a very good support zone. It touches, bounce up, right? When it break through, it went up again and then it break down, okay? And so many touch point here, it went up. So in this case, as you can see, it's starting to go up. So this is a very good trade to hold at this moment. So I will be starting to take some profit if it goes about 0.9095. And then if here it doesn't break up and it just hover around and start to drop a bit, forming a new market structure, then I will consider exiting the trade. At this moment, we are in good hands of the market. Okay, so this is small profit, no problem, just leave it there. I entered yesterday night after our sharing of the stop losses, right? Yesterday, I think we hit a few stop losses here and there, but that's okay, that's okay within our range. Right now, we're already in profit. So, Euro Swiss franc, why are we taking the trade? Let us look at Euro Swiss franc. Okay, as you can see from Euro Swiss franc, is entering in this zone. You see, this zone is really powerful. The moment it touches this, it bounces up. The moment it touches it, it bounces up. Now, yesterday night, it's try of struggling around this area. You see, there are a lot of long pins that's establishing, right? So, and there's a lowest low at 0.971. In fact, when I was looking at it at 0. Oh, this was established a few days ago. And then after that, it just go higher high. It doesn't go all the way down, right? It doesn't go all the way down. Let me just enlarge it. See, it doesn't go all the way down. It formed a long pin, and then after that, it tried to break down and goes up again. And today, it tried to break down and goes up again, right? I entered this trade when it looks around like, yeah, around this area, okay? Around this area. So if this trade were to run off, most likely the chances are it can go all the way up to 0.9838. So I'm looking about close to 100 pips to run. Okay. Yeah, and about 70 pips stop loss, which is the low of this. All right. And usually Euro Swiss franc is a currency pair that's heavily watched, carefully watched by the SNB, the Switzerland National Bank, because this is one major currency pair that they want to protect against euro, because Switzerland is so near to euro, right? So there are a lot of travelers in and out. So they want to protect their currency, not too far-fetched away from the euro. So in this case, it doesn't affect the business and the citizen of Switzerland in that sense, right? So if you remember, like in 2016 or 2013, euro Swiss franc was pegged at 1.2 until the peg was broken, right? I lost a fair bit of money then because I was heavily buying into the peg, but it doesn't happen. But before the peg, when I bought it, I already made some good profit, so that's reasonable, right? So understanding some fundamental aspects of the market will give you an edge and also certain confidence as you move along in the financial area. So fret not. What I'll do on a daily basis as well. Hopefully, we can do these shows on an everyday basis, and then we'll share with you what is the most up-to-date information and understanding, so that our trade is not just candlesticks, okay, or just look at the charts. We also look at the angle of fundamental analysis of what's happening in the whole wide world, right? That would be very exciting, right? If you think that's really exciting, please comment, leave some comments, say yes, it's exciting, right? It's exciting. So then Lucas will bring to you the most excited shows, right? Okay. Of course, if you would like to join us as a researcher and sharing, just feel free to share and any more comments or tell us what currency pairs you like to us to review, or tell us what kind of news that you're interested for us to coverage, or even ask us what news will be affected by what sort of events. Then we can also cover in this sharing to bring you the best that we can. All right. So that's Euro Swiss franc. It's already hit the bottom. It's very likely that it's going to go up. And then the next currency pair, Euro US, right? I think I shared with everybody on Euro US yesterday as well. I say that if you look at Euro US, remember yesterday these past 2 days we've been talking about three currency pair. What are the three currency pair? Yes, one is Euro US. The other one, all right, US yen. The other one will be gold. Okay. Now, if you look at Euro US, in this case, when I buy it, it was so close to the level that I given to you. Okay, I tell everybody yesterday, right, and the day before, if it reaches about 1.075, I'll go and buy, right? And I say that if it doesn't reach, it's okay, I'll just give it out. Okay, all right. Lucas didn't tell the truth right now. Lucas lied. Lucas, in fact, bought. He bought at 1.0732. Now you must understand that the market is fluid and the market is always flowing. So when when you want to do a flow, when you want to do a trading with a market that's constantly flowing, then you must make executive decision as the market is trying to move. So when I look at the market yesterday, right around this region, I see that this is constantly dropping. It's been dropping for 4 candles, right? At around 9 p.m., 1 a.m., all right, this trade is entered around about 11 to 1 a.m., right? I see that it just keep dropping and then it stops and very near to our level. So I don't want to wait. Okay, I want to take this risk. Right, I like to take this risk. So then after it bounce a bit, it goes down a bit. Now it's starting to take off. Voila, because I can afford to take the risk. So I'm just taking the risk at a stop loss of 1.0630. So which is around here. Right, I'm taking a loss at about this area. So there's a lot of rooms for the trade to go. Right, a lot of rooms, and right now it seems like it's really well supported and it's starting to go up very good. So if you keep going up, I think one of the first profit level that I would consider, right, I will want it to go all the way to 1.16, which is about 200 pips away from here. If it doesn't go there, still reasonable for me to take some profit off the table about 1095, 101. I think these are good areas, this region. All right, that's Euro US. Okay. Now let us look at pound cat. If you look at pound cat, okay. Now why I'm buying pound cat, right? I always like to use this analogy. The ball is really bounced up to the ceiling, bam. But in fact, it doesn't reach the ceiling. The ceiling is around here, right? Around here. Okay, let me draw the ceiling for you. Let me draw the ceiling. Okay, so the ceiling's around here. Yeah, it kind of reaching the tip of the ceiling, the tip of the ceiling. After that, it bounced all the way. When it goes up, it went up to 1.675, all the way up to about 400 pips. Now it's dropping off, right? It's just dropping off. And then it's like a ping pong ball that's thrown down from the ceiling, bounce off. Now it's hitting the floor, right? You look at the floor, which I told that this line at about 1.6748, this is the floor, right? Right. Then I'll consider to buy in this case. Now, so now it has successfully bounced off on the floor and now it looks like it's going up. Cool. Very interesting. So I captured the trade at about 1.6758. 1.6758. 6758, right? So it just bounced off a bit. I went in to buy. And my stop loss is 16554, 16554, which is around here, right? To break this lowest low, I can take it all the way down, but I don't want it to be so low in terms of the stop loss, right? If you are very conservative, yes, this is a stop loss that you want to consider, but this is too low for me. I want to up a bit of the stop loss so that my contract size is reasonable when this trade goes up, right? So I'm taking a very very small stop loss, which is only about less than 100 pips, yeah, or close to 200 pips, right? So it's not too bad, about 200 pips, okay, around here, yeah. Then my take profit is around here, which is also close to about 200 pips. If not, it can be lengthened more around here. It's about 300 pips, right? So this is a very good trade in this case. Okay, it's about 1 to 1.9, right? As I say, in most of my sharing, I will not just keep waiting if it goes up. I'll look at the market structure as well. If the trade goes up, okay, if the trade goes up and it struggle and it drop and then it goes up again, it doesn't break the highest high, it kind of drop, all right? Then in that case, I will just cut it, break even. Yeah, because if it really take off, it will be like really taking off. You will not like, cha cha cha, bam bam bam, cha cha cha. No, you will not do this kind of dancing, and I have no patience for this kind of dancing, right? I'll just take it off and evaluate the situation, because if this is a ping pong ball that drops so hard, you will just bounce up, right? If it doesn't bounce up, you just like small bounce, dong 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 dong, then it drop. Yeah, I don't want to be in that situation. All right. And next, US Swiss franc. US Swiss franc. Now, US Swiss franc, I told everyone this. If you've been attending our shows, if you have been attending all the shows, this one, Zelda, can be my weakness. Okay. If you have been attending my shows, I tell everyone, this is the area that I will consider shorting. And yesterday, it reaches this area. So what I do is that, right, I put the money on my mouth. Just I didn't go and buy it. The moment I see the trade at 0.9055, I just take it, right? And now I'm ready in about 40 pips profit, right? You see, it's really dropping. This is a very good trade in my opinion. The stop loss is above, right? About 130 pips, right? So I'll take profit around this area, right? So this is really classic. It's very simple. Just support resistance, nothing much, right? Any question? This is very clear, right? This is very clear. Yeah, you see, it just goes up and then it just bounce down. Yeah. So mainly now I use this strategy, and also another strategy when I trade the news. In the past, I have a lot of different strategies for different time frames, but now because I want to live a life, I don't want to be glued to the monitor screen, right? Then you can have a lot of different strategies, like 15-minute strategy, 30-minute strategies, like every other second strategy you can trade the market. No. This is not the kind of trading lifestyle I want. So now it's very simple, right? I look at H4, I look at day one, and this strategy applies for most of the market and applies for situation of the marketplace where prices are overly stretched. Like yesterday, the prices are overly stretched. Like now, I can't trade US yen. Later, I'll tell you why. Okay. So by now, US Swiss franc is very clear. All right. Very clear. Any question, just ask. Thanks, Heaven. Appreciate that. Right. Thanks for the steady. Yes, trading, we must be, calm. Must be steady, like very zen. Okay. When the market comes here, do something. Right. This is a plan, and accordingly to the plan. Right. I did some gold trades as well. Now it's really moving in my favor. Today, the highest high of gold is about 1966. So I entered the gold trade about 1956. Let me show you why. In this case, okay, I kind of shifted the support level because it looks like the gold is finding another support around this region, you see. If you look very closely here, this is a day one chart. Okay, if you want to look for strong support and resistance, then you look at day one on H4. That's very strong. You see, gold yesterday have a long candle. After that, it challenges this cluster of candles. And then I just take the middle portion of this box, this cluster, and this, you see this part, right? It's very clear. So that's why I took this trade at about, in fact, I didn't take the trade when it was 1951. I'm pretty hesitant because when I see it's still a long red candle, and then after it started to move up, so it started to move up a bit until 196, until 1956. That's where I hamtam. I just hit the market. Okay, sorry, there are some international friends. I shouldn't be using my Singapore slang. So just hit, just hit the trade, just hit it, right? And today there's a highest high of 1967. Well, I'm still observing. Like for gold, yes, I'm very bullish on gold, but doesn't mean if I'm bullish on gold that I will just hold on to gold if it just keep dropping all the way down, right? But if you use some good reference of gold, how much it dropped in the last previous when it hit a high, okay? Gold hit the bottom around October 2022, and then it just no hold bar, no looking back, all the way going to 1956, and then it hit a huge resistance. It just fall off the cliff. When it fall off the cliff, when I did the calculation, if you look at here, right, the percentage drop is 7.51. And most of the times in trading, history always repeats itself, right? This is something that we must know. When history repeats itself, most likely if we hit a certain resistance, huge resistance, if it really drop to the max, max, okay, max of the max, then it's about 7.5%. Of course, it might go beyond, right? We are not in any position to stop the market from falling or rising, so we cannot confirm, but we can only draw references and understanding to do some forecast and understanding, right? In this case, the highest peak it reached and then it dropped to the lowest low it gets is 7.51%. So right now, if the market drop from the top, which is established at 2067, if it drops, it will drop to like 1914. Okay, in fact 1914 is not a support. I think that if it drop at this level, it might drop a bit more to 1887, right? So this is the worst case scenario already. So this will be another, this is a trade I put in. Okay, I put in 0.05. I have two trades here, one at 1956, 1957. You know, sometimes I'll just enter small trades and many small trades along the way because I see that the market is advancing in my favor. I'll just stack it up. I just scale in, right, until I reach about 8% for the day, then I'll stop a bit, right? But if some of the trades are already in profit, I want to do a break even and stop loss, then I'll keep scaling in so that I have a good basket of trades. When the market is in the direction where I'm heading, I want to fully maximize it, right? So in this case, I shall observe. If gold keep going up, I may want to scale in and break even from the previous by adjusting stop loss to reduce my risk, right? Right now, I'm still not at 8%. I'm at about 5% plus. I still have some leeway, okay? Right. So in this case, before I let everyone go, let us look at US yen also. Like now, US dollar has retraced, going down, all right? But you see, US yen is not really going down. It's just taking one straight time. It's only by at about 50 pips of its peak, right? And I say that now, US yen has really changed its market structure, that you have a better chance that it goes all the way to 137, it might bounce off. So there's two scenarios, okay? And for US yen, I'm not going to take so much risk anymore because the market structure have changed. So what I would anticipate is there are two scenarios. If it drop back to this crucial point, 137.4, I'll not do anything. I'll just watch first. If it start to bounce off from 5 minutes in this chart, 137.50, then I'll consider buying. If it doesn't bounce on, it keep dropping, I'll just let it drop. In fact, my path and the least resistant path for US yen, I think, is most likely going down. So if it goes down, good, but I will not sell immediately when it goes down. I rather it goes down, pull up, hit 137.4 or whichever market structure is favoring on the selling side, it comes down again, I will sell. Okay, so it's either this scenario or this scenario. But either scenario right now, I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting, right? Just waiting. Yeah. So in this case, for me, US yen is a no trade, right? Because we really break off from the previous high. Yeah. And this trade, I took a sell yesterday and the day before. It's all stop out already, as you can see. Okay, all stop out. I lost about 250 US dollars. Okay, well managed, no problem, right? So have to cut because you don't know, right? Okay, any question on this understanding, right? Feel free to ask any questions, ladies and gentlemen. This is a session for you, not a session for Lucas to blah 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 blah. Okay, right? So let me quickly go through the list. All right, Aussie Swiss franc, I think you still have a good chance at 0.604. If it goes up there, it might be a good chance, but we have to be careful because trades looks like this, right? It kind of hovering at the top. Any chance it might just break out, And if you sell here, it's kind of risky also. So if Aussie Swiss franc reaches 0.604, I will not trade immediately. I want to observe, give it some time also. Okay. Aussie yen. Aussie yen has a resistance here. But this resistance is not really the top of the line resistance. What I mean top of the line resistance is when like this is top of the line. Okay. Like, well, this is like top G resistance. Okay, top of the line. You know what's top G? I'm not going to explain top G. Okay, so in this case, if it goes all the way up, but it's pretty far-fetched. I don't expect it to happen anyway, right? So it's okay. No need to trade. You don't need to trade all the trades, right? Then Aussie Swiss franc. Aussie Swiss franc, I just want to let it drop a bit more. If it goes all the way to this level, I may consider to buy, right? This level, right? Currently, this is still not very safe in my opinion, right? This level, yes, this level you have reached. Okay, I rather take a larger region here. Okay, yeah, I think this is more probable. Okay, this is more probable. Right. Aussie US, I think Aussie US is a very tight range. I don't want to trade at such a tight range. And the potential for TP is too little, right? If it drops all the way here, then yeah, it's a good trade. This is like, it's an island by itself, you know? Yeah, then I will consider. But here, I think there are too many touch points. The more touch points that it has, right, the more likely it could be broken. So I wouldn't want to really risk this. Okay? Cat Swiss franc is too far-fetched. Cat yen, this could be a reasonable area, right? Or just observe, okay? Swiss franc yen. Swiss franc yen is no holds bar already. You already break the top. So let's see how far you run, and then let's let it drop. Euro Aussie. Yeah, you see, this is kind of a trade I don't quite like, right? It just drop and then it bounce off and then just bounce, right? Hold on, let me go through these trades and then later I'll just read your comments. Euro cat, if it goes all the way down, yeah, this intermediate is not really strong. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, so this looks like, okay, just let it drop until here, which is 1.43, about 1.43. Okay, about here, 1.43. So right now, if it just drop a bit, it goes up, I will not sell also. I need to dip down furthermore, and then it bounce up like throwing a ping pong ball up. Then it hits the ceiling, it comes down. If it just goes down a bit and then it hits, comes down, no. I'm going to avoid that. Okay, Euro Swiss franc, we are in the trade. Pound, Euro pound, nothing much. Unless it goes up here, I will sell. Euro yen is now going up. Okay, nothing much really. Unless it goes up near this, I may sell at the top, or it just drop down. Okay, then this region I may buy. Euro New Zealand still have the distance to move until here, but this one I had to be more careful. Okay, here, right? Euro US already in. Pound Aussie hanging, nothing much. Pound CAD. Pound CAD, I already in a trade. As you can see, Pound CAD. Okay. Pound Swiss franc, nothing much. Pound yen. Yeah, all the yen pairs has been going above, right? Establishing a market structure of a uptrend. So, but it's too far-fetched for me to buy. I don't want to be the hero. So I want it to drop all the way to 168. Now, pound yen has always a chance to, because it's so volatile. All right. Pound New Zealand, nothing much. It's halfway, right? Just have to let it drop 300-400 pips, right? Pound US, this two zone is pretty near, which I don't like. Okay. I say I need it to drop a bit lower before I consider buying, but it kind of bounced out yesterday. So if I'm in Euro US, then it's the same direction as Pound US, so that doesn't make a difference. Okay, since I'm in the Euro US trade, so this trade I will not take it. Yeah, because I need to go a bit more lower. New Zealand CAD, I need to go all the way deep or break through and then form this market structure. If it goes up and touches this will make this downtrend weaker because it doesn't go to the lower low and touch it. Right? You see all the downtrend is made, it drops, goes up, and it drops, is a lower low. It goes up, it touches this uptrend line, a downtrend line, it drops to the lowest low. Now it goes up, it comes down, not to the lowest low, it taps again, risky. It might just keep breaking up. So nope, I'm not buying into you. Okay, don't trick me. Yeah, like you see, it goes up, it touches the downtrend, it goes down, right? It doesn't break the lowest low, and then it break already. Risky, right? So no. So even it breaks here, I wouldn't want to buy unless it goes up, it touches this trend line, it goes up. Then I may consider buying at the trend line here, right? So don't be a hero. I learned all my lessons. Everything break. Last time I buy until the market buy to your funds. Bye. Okay, nothing much. New Zealand, US CAD also moving sideways already. Nothing much you can see. Okay, Euro, US Swiss franc already in the trade. US yen already explained. Okay, that's it. Now we have questions. Thanks heaven for asking the question. Should we hold positions over weekends? Over weekends. I do hold over weekends, like this kind of trade. Okay, I will hold over the weekends because the stop loss is huge. 100 pips, 150 pips is okay for me. No problem, right? So whether you want to hold it is up to you. All right, I will hold this trade over the weekends. Any news related to note coming weeks? Very good question. Let us go through the Forex Factory. If you look at the news, next week's, what is in for next week? Let us take a look. Next week, there are a lot of PMI in the Euro side. Okay, on Tuesday, Wednesday, RBNZ policy. Yeah, this one need to watch. Okay, I'll do this kind of news trading. Then pound CPI, yes, very important. We have FOMC minutes, so, right? This is just the minutes. Present the minutes. The meeting is already over, right? Previous week. Okay, this GPI, okay, is huge impact, but it's not the top tier because this kind of GPI is past information, right? And then, yeah, core CPI is important. We have to take a look at core CPI. This is one information that the Fed will look at to raise interest rate. Okay, yeah. So this is about the news. Next week is pretty heavy on the news, so we most likely on Tuesday, right? On Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, Tuesday onwards is pretty busy, except on Monday. Okay. Yeah, Calvin, correct. Beware tonight. Yeah, no problem. So my trades, I still have some rooms for go, right? So I will not exit any of the trades. These trades have longer stop loss. It's not a short-term trade. I want my goal to go all the way to 2022, right? I want my US Swiss franc to back to 0.89, 0.88. So I just give it some rooms. If it goes back to zero in my profits, that's it, no problem, right? Because in the fundamental I already mentioned, there's still good run for shorts in US dollar, right? You will see the US dollar short more prevalent in Euro US, in US Swiss franc, but not in US yen. Then you know that yen is pretty weak and US yen is still going very strong, right? So I will not sell US yen at this moment, right? Okay. Thank you very much for the questions. Really appreciate, we are getting a bit more active now. We'll try to do our best almost daily to give you the most updated information. Like I say, this is not a session to encourage you to do any trade, nor is a financial advice. Okay. But please, please, please send us more questions, send us more understanding what sort of trades, crypto or whatever you want us to review together with you, and then we will share our best for you together in this show. So please subscribe, please like, so that this YouTube algorithm can push to more people to enjoy the same benefit that you have, because trading is for everyone, especially in this kind of bear market. So hopefully everybody can make some money off trading. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Now I'll dedicate my time to the Chinese speaking community as a give back, because you guys know I've been traveling to China, Taiwan, Malaysia, also Singapore to share on up-to-date analysis on using Mandarin. So I've a fair good amount of Chinese speaking friends, where I like to share this to the fellow Chinese speaking community. So please stay behind if you understand Chinese Mandarin. If you don't, still stay behind, okay, to understand whether I'm more charismatic in Mandarin or charismatic in English. Thank you very much. OK， 好，大家好，今天非常感恩市场给予我们一些回报哈。那我们今天已经看到我们交易的一些货币对已经开始获利了，比如说澳元加元，比如说欧元美元，英镑加元、美元瑞郎和黄金。那我们也会持续的去了解为什么这些货币对已经开始获利，而且有多少获利的空间，还有我们也会分析还有其他什么交易能够在下周里面我们要持续关注的。好，那现在我们就开始了 ，Let's go。等等，在我们还没有开始之前我们这个节目这个频道平台是 MirorMi 带给大家的，所以感恩MirorMi 的这个安排。还有就是我们这里这个节目不是教唆任何人做任何的金融工具的开仓卖仓或者进行买卖，我们这纯粹是娱乐。如果我们的交易如有雷同，纯粹巧合 OK， 纯粹巧合，然后这纯粹是娱乐，还有完全没有教唆人进行任何的买卖 OK， 请你不要误会我们这个平台。所以也鼓励大家，如果有什么问题有什么提问的话，请你多多发问。有什么货币对或者是金融商品需要我们一起来研究的话，好，你都写上来，我们就花时间一起来共同分享，共同集思广进，这样我们才能从这个市场上一起来获利，好不好 ？OK， 那事不宜迟我们来分析一下我们昨天所下的一些单。昨天如果大家我相信大家都有看我们的节目昨天我们的美元日元止损掉了，我们的黄金也止损掉了，然后亏损的还可以，都在掌控之中，没有问题。 那后来我在傍晚不是在凌晨左右的时候发现了几个单子，这些单子其实如果你有注意我们的频道的话，我们都一直都有在说那我今天再重温一下给大家回顾。 OK， 这个澳元加元我们这里有一个买单。 OK， 我来解析一下为什么澳元加元有一个买单。你看这里显示的很清楚，澳元加元它这个是一天的图表碰一次回升，碰一次回升，每一次的回升都差不多有200点左右。 OK， 150点到200点左右，而且这样很可观嘛，就说这波回升如果回升的不是很理想的话，可能也就到这个下跌的这个趋势线，那至少也有100点左右。 OK， 那有可能也会突破，所以我就在这一波这里买入开仓了。那止损就抓一个差不多100点左右。 OK， 这里140点。 OK， 止损抓140点。 OK， 所以这就是我开这个仓的原因，因为碰到一个非常有利的支撑了。你看这里碰到上去，然后这里也上去。 OK， 所以这个下跌了它回弹，所以这个区块非常有利，所以我就在这里开仓，好不好？所以这个有供大家参考一下。再来就是欧元瑞郎，我们来看一下欧元瑞郎。那欧元瑞郎我们要知道，欧元瑞郎这个货币对是受到那个瑞士央行所干预的。之前在2013年到2015年它的有一定的干预点，而且他们有一个就是挂钩，就是在 1.2 左右。 OK， 后来可是这个挂钩结果也突破了，被市场突破了。不过就告诉我们说，其实瑞士央行是存在一些特定的时间内，他们会干预市场，跟日元央行有点接近这样的一种心态和行动。所以我们在交易欧元瑞郎的话额外小心，不要在半天调的时候买入卖出。所以我都是拿价格的就是最端、最前或最后端。比如说最前端的话就是这个最高点，最低端的话就是最低点。好，那价格已经来到差不多最低点了，那你这里会质问 Lucas 吗？ Lucas 你不是说要到这个价位的时候才考虑买入开仓，对不对？可是我昨天看盘的时候，它确实没办法持续下跌，然后就又被拉回来嘛。你看，而且这一天的图表它每一次要跌下来它都被拉回去，跌下来拉回去，所以这里就很明显说这个价格偏向会回弹的可能性大，所以我就在这里做了一个买入开仓的仓位。 OK， 这就是这个原因。好，这就是欧元瑞郎。那欧元英镑没什么看头。 OK， 欧元日元我们已经这里很清楚看到，因为美元日元的拉升持续的上升，很多的日系货币对都开始突破前高，所以这种情况我们不要做 hero， 不要做 rainbow 不要做蓝波，也不要做hero。 OK， hero 英雄。 OK， 我们等它回调。比如说这种情况，欧元日元如果它没办法上升，它肯定回调，然后这里再买入，这样比较安全。 OK， 那如果这里没办法再回升，它从这里下跌，然后再回升碰到开始下跌，我也卖出。所以现在在这个节骨眼了，就等咯。我们就等什么呢？我们就等这样才能够获利，对不对？所以电影都跟你讲了，你要做不可能的事情，你就要等，对不对？你不要乱来，不要瞎搞。 OK， 欧元新西兰元 OK， 这个要等哦，等它拉下来。现在半天调，你不知道会出现什么事情。 OK， 等它拉下来。欧元美元，你看我这里有个买单，欧元美元 OK， 我在 1.0773 买入开仓的，在这里。那你这里又会质问 Lucas 了，巴特 Lucas 你在骗我有没有？你看你说你要等到这里的，你这里没有等 OK， 那这里 那我就跟大家分享一下，昨天我在分析的时候，差不多凌晨12点1点，我就认为，诶，它跌了，跌到这里了，它又没办法持续下跌，又回升了，哎，又来下跌了，OK，所以我差不多在12点多1点钟我就买入开仓，OK，那还好，还好市场对我有恩，后来就开始回升了，OK，那这波我就让回升咯，因为这波回升的话，我们看一下4小时，我看还是有可能回到1.09的吧，1.09应该有很大的可能，所以就先留着，先放着 ，OK，先放着，不急。然后英镑、澳元没有看头，半天掉，你看看什么？没东西看。OK，英镑加元，OK，大家看到英镑加元我有一个单，这里买入开仓1.675。OK，啊，这个就很简单嘛，这个我完全是在这个价位里面买入开仓的。OK，我就发现，你看它升到这么高点，它甩下来，它甩到这边的时候，它开始弹一弹，诶，慢慢弹又掉下来，然后这一波刚好是在这个区间非常吻合，然后你看这个区间好多次，它碰到又回弹，你看碰到又回弹这么多次，碰到回弹，碰到回弹，这边没啥玩意儿，这里碰到回弹，这里碰回来，所以我就买入开仓了。OK，这个不难理解啊。英镑瑞郎没看头，英镑日元 OK，英镑日元我要玩的游戏就是等它下跌咯，跌回来这个168我再买入开仓。这里已经很高点了，不能陪它玩了，不陪你玩了哦。英镑日元 OK。然后英镑新西兰元没看头，半天掉，半天掉 OK。英镑美元，那英镑美元其实我是要它再跌多一会儿的，虽然这个已经在这个区间，可是英镑美元是一个非常活泼好动的老爷爷，它的波动非常的厉害，所以我要让它都跌下来一点。可是英镑美元跟欧元美元的方向大部分是一致的，所以欧元美元都上升了，而且欧元美元是最接近我画的那个支撑点的，所以我就买入了欧元美元，没有买入英镑美元。好，所以我不要承担两个同样的风险，因为如果欧元美元跌，英镑美元跌，那我两个都亏损啊，不承担这种风险。然后新西兰元加元这里这种情况哦，它回升到这个下跌趋势线也是有一定的风险的，所以我也不会卖出开仓，而且这个大可能会突破，为什么呢？你看这里跌下来到一个前低，它回弹，它跌破之前的前低，再回弹，再跌破这些前低，这个现在回弹它没有跌破前低，这里有可能会回升，然后突破这个趋势线。那即使突破这个趋势线，我不会买入开仓，我不想冒这个风险，我等让它下来这样 OK， 我会在这里买入开仓 OK。新西兰瑞郎这个你看这个已经突破这个下跌趋势线了，可是还是有一定的风险 OK。这个我买入感觉不对，太快了，我不确定卖出已经突破这个下跌趋势线，所以更不能 OK。所以这种情况绑手绑脚，不干，就是不跟你玩 OK。新西兰元美元半天掉没看头，美元加元半天掉没看头 OK。美元瑞郎我有一个卖出开仓的单子在里面0.9055，很明显哦，你看这里，这是市场送分题了，很明显，碰到回升，然后这里跌下来，再回升到这里，下跌的可能性大了。OK， 所以这波要抓到0.88左右，88 OK， 爸爸，你的儿子来了 OK， 快给他0.88好不好？所以这个很简单， 止损我就拉到这里，获利点我这里，差不多1对 1.58。那我也跟很多朋友说虽然我有一个 TP 价，我有一个 stop loss 价，我不会等到交易直接到 TP 或 stop loss 我就比它平仓获利或止损。有时候我大部分的时间会看市场架构。那有时候比如说这个新西兰这个美元瑞郎，它到这里还没办法下跌的话，它在这里跟我跳舞啊。比如说它这里又跌又上升又下跌又回来又下跌，那我就会把它平仓掉，不玩了，不陪它玩了，因为没有方向了，不管了。如果它要下跌的话，下周它就开始下跌了，或等一下持续下跌 OK。 如果它跟我跳舞的话，我就把它平仓掉，所以这样的话我就没有风险了。如果它下跌下跌下跌，然后它也出现比如说有这样的市场架构，然后它开始回升，它开始回升的时候高过它之前的前高，那这种我也平仓了 OK。 因为这告诉我们说比较有可能它开始找到另外一个市场结构了所以我会以市场结构的方式来去进行当然这种是在我有空的时候来去看盘。那我现在不是每天一定必须要看盘，即使我有单我也不是每天一定要看盘，不像以前一样天天锁定看门看盘看到眼睛都瞎掉了 OK。 所以我锁住 TP 跟 Stop Loss 纯粹是保护我的交易有时候我会以这样的方式来去操作，好不好？美元日元已经突破前高了，所以这里就2种可能性，它回跌到13740，到这个13740我会先观察看一看5分钟，差不多3到4根蜡烛，它会不会下跌，不会下跌把持住开始回升，那我可能会买入开仓 OK。 如果下跌的话我不会做第一时间卖出，我会让它跌到哪里再回升，回升到哪里13740，然后我再卖出。因为像美元日元它的市场结构有一点换了，所以我要以一个保守的状态去了解美元日元，我不要跟它硬拼 OK。 你看这里已经开始上升了，很明显了，所以它的市场结构已经换了。因为昨天前天我下的卖单全部都止损掉了，这些止损已经告诉我一个理解 OK。 美元日元开始现在逆转上升了，所以不要跟市场反着面来去搏斗 OK， 划不来还有就是黄金，我下了2个单 0.03 跟 0.02 这个黄金 OK。 我有另外一个仓位，它是一个主仓位，它会跑到其他的仓位去进场，然后这个已经获利$400-500。刚刚跟我其他同学英语同学沟通的时候，最高点到接近800，现在开始回跌 OK， 没有关系，反正我现在持有的单现在都是在良好的风险控制体系之内，所以很 safe。 那黄金我这里为什么要买入开仓呢？很简单我把它的那个支撑区给移下了一点点，因为这里出现很明显它跑到另外一个支撑区了，而且昨天又下探到这个支撑区1.1950，最低点是1951，然后我没有买，它反而回升到1956 1955的时候我开始考虑买入了，我就在1956跟1957开始买入 OK。 因为这里我比较有肯定说它已经开始回升了所以这样子的话我就进入这些仓位明白吗？这样说清楚OK。 那我们持续关注欧元美元黄金美元日元也可以关注。那我刚刚已经给予大家所有的货币对的分析，所以大家可以去重温这个视频，了解一下那下一周有什么交易我们是可以去理解的，而且加上下一周比较有众多的新闻在跑，比如说周二的各大欧洲那个采购经理指数，还有就是星期三早上的新西兰货币政策，还有就是利率的这个升息报告。 星期四美联储会议简要，这个不重要。还有 GDP 这个也可以看一下，它不是首要要关注的，不过可以关注一下。星期五这个重要 ，OK， 这个要看，因为美联储会用这个讯息来去了解到底下一次升不升息 ，OK。那所以这里我们给大家比较全面的分析所有的货币对了，所以可以持续关注的货币对，比如欧元、美元、黄金 ，OK， 美元日元系相关的货币对，1.3750是40到50是重要的支撑区 ，OK， 现在还在高位波动，如果没办法持续上升，刷下来跌，那个撑住的可能性大。然后美元持续往上升的话，这一波我认为最大可能升到140左右 ，OK， 就开始会有回调。所以如果我要卖出的话，我会考虑在140左右卖出。好，那大家有什么要提问的吗？ OK， 如果没有的话，今天我们就说到这里。祝大家周末愉快，交易顺心顺利。我们下周再见咯 ，Let's go，拜拜。